Hello, my name is Tony and I'm from Thinking Cactus. Today I'm going to show you how to add lights to a scene in ZenCub as well as how to manage objects with the outliner. So fire up your software and now left click on load from file. I'm going to load a scene that I prepared earlier and left click on open. Cool. So I'm going to make the scene slightly smaller, and yep, so this is our scene. Now I'm going to introduce different types of lights to the scene, and to make them easier to follow, I'm going to delete the existing light. So left click on the light and press delete and delete. Yep. You can delete other objects the same way. When nothing's selected, press space and left click on add light and choose the point light for now. And if you move the point light around, you can see it's like a light bulb. And yeah, and the difference between moving the light and moving object is that if you use the grabbing tool, the purple pyramid, the height of the object does not clamp to the height of the terrain. We think this is quite useful because lights are usually above the ground. So the second light is the spotlight. Move it around and you can see it behaves like a hand torch or a stage light. Yep. Cool. So move it to the side, and the last light is the directional light. This is the most powerful light of all. If you move it, it doesn't change anything, but if you rotate it, it lights up the scene differently, just like the sun. So, yeah, cool. So now you have 3 lights in the scene, 1 item and 1 character. You can use a more sophisticated tool like Outliner to manage the scene. So, yep, now you have the outliner, and it conveniently lists all the objects you have in the scene. And if you left click on the name tag, it selects the object. So, yep, cool. And the first icon to the right of the name tag focuses the camera onto the object. So, yep. Focus on directional light, spotlight, and point. Cool. And the next icon is the mouse cursor. It toggles the selectability of the object. So now the character is unselectable. This is especially useful if you're, say, making a forest. After you rearrange the trees, you don't want it to interfere with filming, so you make it unselectable. Yep. And the next icon is the eye. It toggles the visibility of the object. Quite straightforward. If you do the same thing on light, it turns off the light. See this how the scene changes its brightness? Cool. The last one shows the primary color of different objects. So for the actor, the primary color is the skin color. Left click on the circle and you get a color picker, and let's make the person blue. Now you've got a blue person. And for the tree that we have in the scene, the primary color are the leaves, so make it white. So yep. And for the light, it changes the light color. So let's make it red light. Cool. So you can do the same thing for different lights. And this concludes the tutorial about adding lights and managing the objects with the outliner. So I'm going to save it. Yep. So I'm gonna go to scene 3 and left click on save.